Hi, everybody. It's Moo time. I hope you're ready. So, today, my coworker, Mabe, she reads the paper. She reads the AM, the Metro. New York has these two free papers besides the Village Voice in Manhattan. That's free. And in outer boroughs, I believe they charge $1. But anyway, the Metro had an article today on the male penis. Are you serious? Okay, penis size does matter to women, study suggests. Whatever magazines and advice columnists soothingly claim, women do care about the size of a man's penis, according to new research from Australia. Okay. Scientists at the University of Canberra say the average length of the human male member is much larger than evolution would naturally demand for breeding purposes. So it's much larger. And they posit that it grew over the eons to reflect the preference of women for longer penis and potential mates. No, the mixing of cultures and uh, interracial marriages, interracial mixing, and the mixing of cultures can do that. That too. Okay. Before Homo sapien males started wearing clothing, their genitals would have been easily spotted by potential female partners, said the university's Brian Mautz, Mautz, Brian M. Okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, especially the men. If I saw you walking down the block and your dick was hanging and swinging around like a vine, I'm ready to jump on it and say woohoo and jump for it. Oh my gosh, I have issues with men on the train now. They're not bad looking at all, or sometimes what catches me is their bulge, and I'm like, oh my, and I have to look down. One time I was walking down 34th Street back to the job. And this guy, I'm taller than him. But as he was walking, this big, giant bulge was in his pants. And he was walking. And when he passed, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so big. It was big. It was just this big monster of a penis in his pants. And it was. Even one time I was on the train, way back in the day, on the D train, coming from Coney Island back to Parkside, because that's the stop in Flatbush, because I lived on Winthrop at the time. And I was young. I had to have been about 18. And I was telling this girl, I forgot who it was. I was like, I looked and this man was sitting there, this West Indian man. And the train is jerking and his thing is moving in his pants. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I mean, my mouth was watering. I mean, I'm only 19 years old. And here it is. I'm looking at this guy's penis. And I'm like, oh my. Like, and I was like, look at his pants. Look at his pants. Because, it has a double seat. You sit one way and the other person sits that way. So we were sitting lengthwise. I was like, look at him. And when he realized what he was looking for, he covered up his pants. I'm sorry. Young, and I'm still doing it till this day. Don't stand on the train. This guy was standing above me on the bus, and I'm looking at it, and his crotch is right there near my arm, like right here. And I'm going, is it big? I'm looking at it. I'm like, that is a bad thing. But anyway. So there would be no need for the penis to grow in size, apart from the fact that over the years, men with heftier package had more luck in attracting women, he added. Yes. Here in New York, yes. But if you're going to attract women, women are only after one thing. Just like you guys are after one thing, us women, there are plenty of women. When we're looking at your dick, we're going after it. And we want to get a taste of that bad boy. We want to feel you crack us open. That's right. Just spread the lips and get us, just slide in, or just, break your way in. Be gentle, because that is a monster going into a tight cave. You got to be gentle. Anyway, We found that male attractiveness is significantly influenced by penis size. More specifically, because I'm reading it from the article, it says we found that large penises are rated as relatively more attractive than smaller ones. That moo is coming out because I can feel it. All right, I can feel it. 21st century women show the same preference, his team concluded. They showed images of naked men to 100 Australian women altering the length of the penis. The women showed a marked attractiveness preference for the images where men were better endowed. Other factors such as having wider shoulders or hips increased male attractiveness. Tall men with both wide shoulders and an impressive offering in the underpant department were most attractive of all, they added. Moo, 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 moo. My own opinion, mine, okay? And I know a lot of women feel the same way. Let me tell you something. I don't want a man with wide hips. No. I mean, heftier shoulders. When I see a man like that, I'm going to say the strippers, okay? When men are that fine and they're stripping and showing their dick for money, yeah, they got their woman right there beside them, and some of those women are not attractive. And ladies, you know what I'm talking about. They're collecting their money for their man. They're there watching them. They're there making sure that you know they're the woman, okay? But that's not the point. The point is that I don't like a man like that. I don't like a man that women are going to flock to. I don't like that. That means that I have to compete with somebody else, and I shouldn't have to compete. Just like you shouldn't have to compete for me. Why would you need to worry about what other men think? Honest to goodness, every time a man tells me I'm attractive, I'm like, thank you. He says I'm beautiful. Like, in my brain, it's going like, what does he think? I think I'm okay. I have men who talk to me on the phone from the past. Guys I talked with, they love the sound of my voice, and I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. Let me talk a little sultry. Yes. How you doing, big boy? Hi, daddy. Listen, forget it. Fuck it. Let's just keep it real. Just like there are many types of beverages out there. How many types of beers are there? How many types of liquors are out there? Wines and spritzers and all of these things, even down to water, there's a variety. There are a variety of men, just like there are a variety of women. And you think about it. You're wondering why that fine ass man is with that girl that looks like a stepped on penny, and vice versa. You're wondering why that beautiful woman is with an ugly ass dude. I mean, he looks like shit. Listen, personality counts for a lot. Maybe he is packing. Maybe he has a six-figure income. You don't even know what it is. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lid for every pot. There truly is. And I realize that. And you see it on the TLC channels. You're trying to understand and fathom, where do they see this or what happened? And I'm telling you firsthand that I don't deal with Captain Winkies. That's a pinky. Howard Stern had that show, the man with the smallest dick, all these men, and they had nubbins. That shit is nasty. Okay, just like women, when we have our menses, there's different types of tampons. This is bigger than a junior tampon, okay? And imagine, this is like your size hole when you open up the lips, right? Imagine sticking a junior in there. As much as you try to do it, okay, you see there's still space. There's still space. Sorry. And no matter how much tight you can close your pussy muscles on that freaking Captain Winky, it is not happening. You need some sustenance. You need some girth. It's not even all about the length. You have a meaty member, and it is all done. You gotta know how to work that boat. I want you to sail through the ocean. I want you to cruise that baby and park it at port. That's right. Dock up in here, baby boy. I couldn't help it. This is a raw moment. This is straight up. And think about it, because I'm going to come back with another segment.